Proverbs chapter 18 verse 1. Through desire a man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom. Verse 2. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. Verse 3. When the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt, and with ignominy reproach. Verse 4. The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. Verse 5. It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. Verse 6. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. Verse 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. Verse 8. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. Verse 9. He also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. Verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. Verse 11. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit. Verse 12. Before destruction the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. Verse 13. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. Verse 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear? Verse 15. The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. Verse 16. A man's gift mocketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. Verse 17. He that is first in his own cause seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him. Verse 18. The lot causeth contentions to cease, and parteth between the mighty. Verse 19. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bars of a castle. Verse 20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. Verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Verse 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. Verse 23. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. Verse 24. A man that hath friends must shew himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.